Welcome to today's motivational story, The Letter That Made a Genius. There was a young boy. He wasn't exactly the star student in school. In fact, his teachers thought he was slow, lazy, and inattentive. They didn't understand him, and frankly, they gave up on him. Back then, schools weren't as accommodating as they are now. And if a child didn't fit the mold, they were often labeled as trouble. One day, the little boy came home from school with a sealed letter for his mother. He handed it to her and watched as she opened it. She read it silently, her face suddenly full of emotion, tears welling up in her eyes. The boy asked her, "What does it say, Mama?" She took a deep breath, smiled warmly at him, and said, "Oh, it says that you're a genius. The school isn't equipped to teach someone as bright as you. They've asked me to teach you at home instead." Can you imagine how that must have felt for a young boy? Instead of hearing harsh criticism, he was told he was special. From that day on, his mother took over his education, pouring her love, patience, and encouragement into him. Years later, after his mother had passed away and the boy had become one of the greatest inventors in history, he was going through some old papers. That's when he stumbled upon the letter his teacher had sent home all those years ago. Curious, he opened it and read it for the first time. The letter didn't say anything about him being a genius. In fact, it was cruel. It said something along the lines of, "Your son is addled," which means mentally ill and incapable of learning. We can't keep him in school anymore. The boy's name is Thomas Edison. Edison sat there, holding the letter, overwhelmed by the truth. He realized then what his mother had done for him. She had taken a moment of despair and turned it into hope. Her unwavering belief in him gave him the confidence to become the man who would change the world. Edison later said, "My mother was the making of me. She was so true, so sure of me, and I felt I had someone to live for, someone I must not disappoint." It's a powerful reminder, isn't it? Sometimes, all it takes is one person who believes in us, who sees potential where others don't. Edison's story isn't just about his genius. It's about the incredible impact of a mother's love and faith. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more motivational stories.